What's going on, everyone? This is Vince with vshred.com, and today I'm going to talk to you about building muscle with supplements. Because truth is, building muscle is not easy. And if you're a hard gainer like I am, and you're just naturally skinny with a fast metabolism, or you're just struggling to put on noticeable gains, first thing you need to understand is it takes time and consistency and the right training and the right diet to actually see real results. But after that, there are some supplements that have been proven to help you build your dream physique faster. And that's what we're going to dive into in today's video.
I'ma keep on going up till the lights go down.
All right, so like I just mentioned, you have to put in the work both in the gym and in the kitchen. There's no way around those things if you want to build muscle. And if you want help with figuring out what you should be doing in the gym and in the kitchen, I do have a free body type quiz that will help anybody out no matter what your goal is, because there's a different video for each body type. If you want to check it out, just click the link in the description. But there are a couple supplements that you might want to consider adding to your daily routine that could help you maximize your muscle growth. And right now, I want to jump straight into what I consider to be 4 of the best. So first up, we have protein. Pretty obvious. Protein is 1000% necessary for building muscle. Not to mention, a hard training session breaks down muscle tissue, which increases your need for protein to repair and recover and grow. Plus, it's anabolic, and it's great for preserving muscle when you're following like a fat loss diet or you're trying to lose weight. But what exactly is protein? Well, we know it's a macronutrient. Specifically, it's composed of amino acids, and there are 20 amino acids that the body needs daily. 9 of them are what we call essential, meaning the body cannot make them, and we must get them through our diet. And then the rest are considered non-essential, meaning our body makes them. But now, most animal protein sources are great choices because they contain all of the 9 essential amino acids. But when you actually start eating enough protein every day, which for the record is about 1 gram per pound of body weight, which can be a lot of people start to get sick of eating tons of chicken and eggs and turkey and fish. Plus, it can get pretty expensive if you're going organic, which is where quality protein powder comes in. Some studies have even found that whey protein stimulated the most muscular growth, and the reason why is probably because proteins like whey have high amounts of leucine, which is one of the amino acids that researchers believe plays a major role in protein synthesis. But when you're looking for a protein powder, you need to know that there's a lot of crap out there. There's a lot of companies that fill their containers with fillers like thickening gums and artificial flavors and vegetable oils that do nothing more than just basically add weight to the product. So the quality ends up being so poor that very little of the protein and amino acids end up actually being absorbed and utilized by your body. On top of that, these crappy low-grade versions of whey leave many people with tons of GI issues like bloating and gas. And this is ultimately why I made my own. It's called Sculpt Nation protein, and it's a premium non-GMO whey protein isolate that's absorbed quicker and utilized by your body much more efficiently. And if you want to check it out, I'll put a link for you below. But whether you want to get mine or not, just having a protein supplement on hand is going to be extremely helpful for hitting your protein intake each day, which will result in more muscle. Now, moving on to our second supplement to help you build muscle fast, creatine. And this one could have possibly been first because there really isn't another supplement that is more proven to be effective for building muscle and getting stronger and just performing better in the gym than creatine. It's one of the most studied supplements with endless research proving its benefits for putting on muscle. And real quick, if you don't even know what creatine is, because I hear a lot of BS about it, creatine is actually a naturally occurring chemical compound that's mostly found in your body's muscles, but also in your brain. And it's produced naturally by the body in very small amounts. And so what happens is your body converts creatine into energy and stores it in your muscles. As a result, studies show this stored muscular energy can improve athletic performance and increase strength and muscle mass. So in short, creatine can help your muscles work a little bit harder for a little bit longer, which ultimately means that you can get in a few more reps or sets, or to be able to recover faster so you can rest less. But as I just quickly mentioned, you've probably heard some myths about creatine that have made you just hesitant to put it in your body, which is why I made a video strictly about creatine and why it's so beneficial and shooting down all the BS rumors that you probably heard, and about how it only puts on water weight and makes you look bulky and soft, or how it's a legal steroid or how it's dangerous, all of which couldn't be more false. Endless research has proven creatine to be safe. Numerous studies have been conducted, all of which found that long-term creatine use does not appear to have any adverse side effects on the liver or the kidneys. Now, obviously, too much of anything can be a bad thing, and that's not only true for creatine, but also calories and working out and water. So if you're taking a creatine supplement, you should always just read the label and take it as instructed and make sure that you're staying hydrated, because creatine actually forces your body to absorb and retain more water than it would on its own. So an easy way to prevent this is to stick to the suggested serving size and drink more water. Also, for any of you vegetarians or vegans out there, creatine can be even more beneficial for you since you aren't eating any red meat, which is one of the few ways to get extra creatine into our bodies without supplementing it. Now, if you're looking for a creatine supplement to try out, again, I made one so that I made sure I was taking a high-grade creatine in the right amount, and I'll put a link to that in the description below as well. But whatever creatine you take, just aim to get 3 to 5 grams every single day, and consistency is key, because after about the first or second week is when you really start to notice the strength gains. Now, moving on to our third supplement suggestion, we have beta-alanine. And studies have proven beta-alanine to be a great performance enhancer that helps build muscle. And as we mentioned, there are 20 amino acids, 9 are essential, the others are non-essential. Beta-alanine is non-essential, but don't let that fool you. Non-essential amino acids still fill essential roles. Non-essential amino acids simply means that they can be made by the body, while essential amino acids cannot be made by the body, so you must get them from your diet. So why would we need to supplement with something that our body makes? Well, just because our body makes it doesn't mean it makes enough, or enough to reap the benefits if you're wanting a performance jolt, which is why supplementing with it is your best bet for building muscle. And it's found in a ton of pre-workouts on the market, including our Sculpt Nation pre-workout that you can see me taking on my Instagram story pretty much every single day, just scooped in the mouth. And if you're taking a pre-workout right now and it makes you a little tingly, it's most likely that that's the ingredient. Now, I don't want to get too sciencey on you right now, but essentially when ingested, beta-alanine binds with the essential amino acid L-histidine to form carnosine. And carnosine is a protein building block naturally produced by the body and is found in muscles when they're working, and can also be found in the heart and the brain and many other parts of the body. But by incorporating or increasing the amount of carnosine in your muscles, you're able to offset fatigue, which could allow you to get a few more sets or reps than you would without it. And just like creatine, beta-alanine is most effective with consistent use. So you really want to use it daily if possible. And we have a good dose of beta-alanine in our Sculpt Nation pre-workout. It also has several other key ingredients to help you push through your workout, like L-citrulline, which will give you that nice pump, and L-tyrosine and caffeine for energy and alertness. And again, I'll put a link in the description below. But last, we have test boosters. So supplements that boost your testosterone. Now, it goes without saying that test boosters are much more likely to benefit those that are low or on the borderline of low testosterone. If your test levels are fine, then you might not need a supplement for it. But if you have some of the symptoms of low test, such as belly fat gain, loss of strength, low libido, muscle loss, you might want to go ahead and try a natural test booster and just see if it helps. Just make sure that you're using caution, because many test boost supplements on the market don't contain science-backed ingredients. And they also overlook including ingredients that assist in lowering cortisol levels, which is one of the most important things that a test boosting supplement should focus on. Because scientists have found that if your stress hormone cortisol is too high, it can block you from naturally producing testosterone. So it won't matter what herb you take, it won't work. So a quality test boost supplement should have ingredients that both help lower cortisol levels and boost testosterone. And research has shown that supplements that contain ingredients like D-aspartic acid and tribulus terrestris and fenugreek and DHEA and ashwagandha can boost test levels naturally. And I'm not trying to sound like a broken record, but again, this is why I created my own test boost supplement and included every single one of these ingredients, as well as other natural ingredients that have also been proven to be a safe and natural and effective way to bolster your body's testosterone levels. And again, there's a link in the description below to mine, but again, even if you don't take mine, Just make sure whatever you take has some or all of the ingredients that I just mentioned in it. But there you have it. Protein, creatine, beta-alanine, and a test booster. Those are the 4 supplements that I would suggest if you want to pack on some muscle at a faster rate. But as great as these supplements are, I can't stress enough that there are no shortcuts to building muscle. There's no pills or powders that will create massive muscle gain in your body that if you aren't putting in the work. Supplements cannot provide you with the gains that you want if you're not eating right and killing it in the gym. But that's all for this video. I know it was a lot of talking, but I hope you found it helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.